I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and
you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, people. It's another GTL Watchalong, and of course, it's myself, Fazan, here to present to you and hopefully take you through this clash of the Titans. Well, is it? It is. It's a repeat, of course, of a great rivalry. WAWRINKA back and playing, which is great to see. Of course, not really back to his 100% best, so it's going to be interesting to see what he brings. But I guess it's kind of similar to what we were going to get with Murray and Djokovic in Madrid. We didn't end up getting that, but we start off here with WAWRINKA going down the tee with the first serve. We're into the race straight away. Can Stan WAWRINKA really battle with Djokovic from the back of the court is the big question mark. Can he roll back the years here? Forehand to forehand exchange here. WAWRINKA with great depth. Djokovic sticking with him. The one-hander of Stan is coming out straight away. And we start off with an epic point with WAWRINKA absolutely crunching the forehand down the line. What a start from Stan WAWRINKA. What a rally to this match. More of that, please. Lexi says, hello, Fazan. Hi. Lexi, how you doing? Hi, Fazan says, Almiano. Yeah. I'm cheering on WAWRINKA. Gary, of course, will be cheering on Djokovic. Sam saying that Felix is going to tighten up. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Sam, King Adjust, Amanda. New member, Natasha. Great to have you on. Second serve into the backhand. Djokovic, great depth on the return from Djokovic, though. Backhand to backhand here. Drop shot from the serve. WAWRINKA does get there, and he slices it into the corner. And Djokovic with a beautiful, what a beautiful backhand volley into the corner. That is great from Novak Djokovic. Wow. That is special. That is special from the world number one. What a point, by the way. The first 2 points have been great. Straight away, we're getting some fantastic tennis early doors here. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to see great tennis from two fantastic players. And, of course, very much the big underdog here, WAWRINKA. But he'll be looking to at least give a good account of himself anyway. Here you go, 15-0. Big serve down the tee from WAWRINKA. Hits the back of the service box, does he? No, he doesn't. It will be a second serve here. Second serve ends up being a big double fault. And 30-15. And then another mistake from WAWRINKA into out forehand into the tram lines. 15-30. Gary says this could be a quick match. It could be if WAWRINKA doesn't play some top tennis here. He's definitely capable of it, but straight away, 2 break points here for Novak. Big first serve down the tee. It's just gone long though. Nicola says hello. I think cheering on Novak, given her Serbian flag. It's a double fault. Oh no. He's tightened up there, WAWRINKA. It's a big second serve. And it's a double fault in the end. Clips the top of the net cord, goes long. Novak Djokovic gets the early break here. And that means only one thing. You know what's coming, don't you? It's the Djokovic button. Yeah, really good start for Novak Djokovic. A couple of great points to start off, and then just those 2 double faults really killed WAWRINKA there. Hopefully he can swap those to one side and forget about them and hopefully not repeat them. 707 says, Fazan, cheers, mate. Hi, thank you for tuning in. Supersonic says, Hale goes down the man. And Lexi says Novak in 3 sets. I'm not so sure if this carries on, but to be fair, the first couple of points were good. He just needs to get into the rallies, you feel. Bagel incoming, says Gary. I'm not too sure about that. I think, we've got to be fair to him. Anyway, second serve from Novak into the forehand. Backhand down the middle from Stan. Great depth on that backhand. Then whips the forehand long, though. You can just tell he's rusty, right? I mean, he hasn't played a lot of tennis recently, WAWRINKA, and it's good to see him get a couple of wins under his belt. He did have a very, very tight match against Jer, who's another Serbian as well. Yeah, very interesting. Jamie says 2 doubles already. Yeah, that's the big, I think, area of concern and the rustiness coming through. Big first serve from Djokovic down the tee, comes forward, approaches the net, and then it comes off the net cord, and he can only volley long. It was a forehand approach cross court, came to the net. Wawrinka clips the net cord. It's a very, very, very awkward volley, almost a kind of smash volley in the end for Djokovic, and he hits it long. Lexi says, I just want a longer match. Yeah, I mean, I get you, Lexi. I'm just not quite sure if we are going to get that. Of course, as well, guys, if you're old or new, do remember to hit that like button. Please read us, help us out. Thank you. Do appreciate it. It's a big thumbs up button. And do subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Yeah, Djokovic here, very much in control with the early break. Second serve into the body. Wawrinka goes cross court and goes long with the return. He looks disappointed with that. And he would be. He really, really would be. Yeah, he's got to be careful here, Wawrinka, because if he goes, I think the issue with him is that if he ends up going, a double breakdown early doors, etc., then it's going to be really hard for him to claw it back. But you just don't know. You just don't know. Big serve out wide, slice cross court from Wawrinka, great depth, backhand to backhand here. Djokovic sticking with him though. Wawrinka tries to go down the line with the forehand, then goes cross court with a backhand. Great backhand down the line from Djokovic. Vintage Novak Djokovic, and a huge in-to-out forehand comes to the net. Doesn't even need to hit the volley because Wawrinka goes long. Really impressive. Snezeza, you know what? Let's not butcher the name. Snezana says Dabadan. I'm assuming that is cheering on Novak, maybe. Lexi says, kind of miss seeing both of them. Yeah, I agree. Jamie says, how many more years left in the stand? Surely the next injury retires him. I think he's 70. I was about to say he's 73. He's 37, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, he can't have long left, surely. He's older than the big three. Well, he's older than the big two in Djokovic and Nadal. He's not older than Federer, obviously. He's 40. As Djokovic goes into the net with a forehand, a mistake from the Serb. Breaks down on the forehand side, so 40-30. Nothing to worry about yet. Just moving backwards there, actually, Djokovic when hitting that forehand, which is why he's gone into the net. That's quite weird to see, by the way, as well, for a pro tennis player, because if you see them side on, if you watch any players practicing or playing, and you watch them side on, their momentum's always moving forward. And it's funny because if you're a club player or social player, you don't think about doing that, right? Because you're already going to hit it long. But good serve from Djokovic down the tee. Huge serve. An ace to wrap up this second game. So he's 2-love up. He's consolidated the break. And it just seems like it's going to potentially be a routine victory. But it's so early doors. Anything can happen. I just think at the moment, Djokovic has been playing pretty well. It's quite tough to know exactly how it's going to go. You go forehand to forehand here. And good backhand from Wawrinka down the line. Great topspin, but then has to defensively slice and goes into the tram lines. Djokovic with a huge forehand down the line. Really impressive. Really impressive. Really impressive. May says, hi guys, just saying hi. Got to leave in 10 minutes to meet a friend for lunch. Enjoy lunch. Wanting to put a like on this video. Thank you, May. Yeah, please do follow May's example and do hit that like button. Good serve for Wawrinka down the tee on the ad side. And Djokovic goes wide with the forehand, trying to go into out with the return. John says, looks like this is already over, lol. It's not over till it's over, John. Early doors, only the first set. But, yeah, not looking good anyway so far for Stan Wawrinka. It's an interesting question, though, that Jamie poses about when he's going to retire. Surely he can't have long left. I'd imagine this might even be his last season. A huge backhand down the line from Wawrinka, but Djokovic soaks it up. Then a drop shot from the Serb, and it's a reverse drop shot from Wawrinka. Djokovic actually gets there somehow, just dinks it over. Wawrinka's just waiting and just says, okay, thank you. Hit it into the open court. What a point. I've been quite impressed, actually, with Wawrinka's ability to get up to those drop shots. I think Djokovic is trying to count on Wawrinka maybe not having the fitness, but seems to be okay there. Good slide as well. And return drop shot and then sets up an easy point to put away. Seiko says, isn't Djokovic like 14-2 and best of 3 versus Stan? Yeah, I think in the best of 5 they've got, it's a lot tighter. It's So a lot tighter. I think something like 7-5, I think, to Djokovic. But yeah. Well, in to win goes Novak. Huge forehand cross court from Wawrinka. Then crunches the backhand cross. And Novak makes the mistake. His backhand goes into the net. Some great striking there from Wawrinka. Gary says Novak looking smoother and smoother on court. He is purring, I think, Gary. Gary is loving this. He's loving this Novak Djokovic display. He has been looking good recently, you have to say. Someone who is a bit of a Rafa fan myself, you've got to acknowledge how well Djokovic has been playing. I'm a fan of everyone. Big serve from Wawrinka down the tee. He does get on the board. It is 2-1. I don't think we have a Wawrinka button. I could be mistaken. Do we? No, I don't think so. I'm sure you guys could tell me better, but I don't think we do. So that is a hold of serve for Wawrinka. 2-1 to the Serb, and a good start, of course, here for the world number one. Wawrinka, though, getting on the scoreboard at least. So no bagel, like some of you thought might happen. King Idris says, I don't care who wins. Both of these guys have been my favorite players for years, and they're both important for tennis history. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very difficult to disagree with that, to be perfectly honest with you. It really is. Guys, 192, 200 of you in the chat. Thanks very much for tuning in. Do remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. It really does help us out. And please also do remember to hit the subscribe button. It does help us out, especially if you're new and you want more content like this. But old or new, like button, new, hit the subscribe button, check out PayPal, and also Super Chats. Thanks very much. May says there is a Chilich button, so there must be one for Wawrinka. The issue is that he hasn't really done much in the last few years, right? So obviously these guys have been around for a couple of years now. But he hasn't really done much since 2016. He's been injured for a large period as well, so I don't know how many matches he's actually been playing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have a button. The Compliment King says, cheers, man. Cheers, Compliment King. What a name. What a name. All I expect is compliments from him now. Yeah, 60 likes, guys. Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible. Thanks for tuning in. 2-1 to Novak Djokovic is serving to once again consolidate the break. Big serve down the tee, and Wawrinka can only block the return long. Interestingly, there was a stat in 2015, which is when I think we can say we probably saw peak Wawrinka. That was at 30 years of age. And now at 2022, the percentage of block returns on clay. The difference is in 2015, he was only blocking 36%, I think. Now he's blocking 63%. So almost double the amount of returns he's blocking nowadays. And he's trying to sit up as well on the return, so he's not standing as far back. Slicing into the net, Wawrinka breaking down. He looks in pretty decent shape as well, the Swiss player. Of course, 3-time Grand Slam champion. The only Grand Slam that Stan Wawrinka has not won is Wimbledon. Fun fact of the day. Here you go, 30 love. Djokovic goes out wide to the Wawrinka forehand, slices that cross court. Then the backhand slice into the net. Very defensive. He's very much struggling. I think he's struggling a little bit here, Wawrinka, just with the pace as well. And Djokovic is making him move around a lot. I think he's struggling to actually get a foothold in the points and then dictate. And that's obviously the biggest part of his game. Being able to dictate from the back of the court. It's a big, big kick serve from Djokovic. Very slow as well. Wawrinka goes to slice it and looks very silly. Just really dribbling that return into the net. It is a game to love. And of course, a consolidation as well. 3-1 up here. Very impressive from Novak. May says, so buttons are made based on who's doing well recently. Oh yeah, Ben is doing them. The recency law. Yeah, very deep from Djokovic on the forehand return. Down the middle, backhand down the middle from Wawrinka. Huge into-win forehand from the world number one. I think it's just drifted wide though. So that will be 15 love. Jamie says that first game looks like a real gift now. 15 love. Renard says Novak should keep those drop shots going just to make Stan sprint. He's looking out of shape. He's got to order the drop shots, to be fair. A huge backhand cross from Wawrinka, and the backhand from Djokovic goes long. Very good from Stan Wawrinka on the 1+ shots there. 2 points where he backed up the serve really well straight away with his ground strokes. Impressive display of not just power, but depth as well from the Swiss. Jamie says Stan's body type makes him look like he's out of shape always anyway. Yeah, he's not, but I think if anyone watches football, if you remember Lucio, I think it was, the centre-back for Brazil, he just had he wasn't like at all out of shape, but he just had a more protruded rib cage, so it just looked like he kind of had a little bit of a belly, but he didn't. Into win anyway. Sorry, goes Wawrinka, and Djokovic goes into the net. So it is 40 love, a very good start here, and I think Wawrinka's got something similar. He's quite broad-chested, and then I think he's not got the kind of standard tennis player V-shape kind of look about him. He's not as slender. He's also got kind of huge legs as well. It's quite a built tennis player, I think, to be fair. No, not Adriano. Not Adriano, Secret Wars. The centre-back. Adriano is the striker, left-footed striker. Out goes Djokovic, though, into the open court. Not good enough from Wawrinka. As soon as he goes to the backhand slice, Djokovic just pounces on it. It's way too short. He's not utilising it well enough. Renata says, I just meant he looked gassed already. I don't think he... Well, maybe. I don't think he looks gassed, does he? Well, maybe you guys are seeing something I'm not. I think he looks okay. He might be a little bit tired, though, considering I guess he hasn't played a lot of games, and he did play quite a long match against Jer last. Last match. Oh, what is that from Wawrinka? Djokovic goes deep cross court with the forehand return. Wawrinka just kind of... I don't know, it's a really weird forehand. Kind of slaps at it and hits it into the ground. Bigfoot says Nole has got to play aggressive tennis. He can't play too defensive against Stan like he did at French Open 2015 and US Open 2016. He wins the first set and starts playing defensive. That's not going to work against Stan. This isn't the same Stan Wawrinka, though, I think it's definitely not in 2015, 2016. Anyways, Wawrinka does hold in the end. Djokovic with the mistake. 3-2 here, though. He's still in front and a breakup. Wawrinka, though, he's sticking with him. Look, I mean, he's not playing bad tennis at all. Secret War says thick set tennis player. So you're saying so you're saying Stan is thick. Sure. 707 lady says Stan has always been a solid build. Exactly. Yeah, that's the right way of saying it. Backhand in the rally 2015, 19% sliced, 39% in 2022. Hit down the line, 35% in 2015, 27% in 2022. Interesting. Very interesting. James says this looks like a 6-4 set. Yeah, it might be a 6-4 set, to be fair. It could be. Jamie says, interesting to see who Stan draws first round at the French. Reckon it could be one of the big guns, probably Nadal or Tsitsipas. Agreed. He could draw anyone, right? Imagine if we get Wawrinka versus Murray in the first round, although Murray's not going to play the French Open, but if he was to, say, reverse his decision. Guys, as well, over 200 of you in the chat, only 67 likes. That's not acceptable. Come on, guys. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that like button if you don't mind. Really does help us out. Do appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm and all that good stuff. And do subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Looks really hot in Rome. It's not as hot here in the UK. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's not, as 707 Lady T says. Interestingly, some of the Amazon Prime coverage of some of these matches in Rome, they had no commentary. So I thought I'd tweet Prime Video and say, look, guys, if you need some help, then, please do holler at me and I'll be happy to help you out with some tennis commentary. So we'll see if they respond. They won't. But I just thought, why not? Why not? Who knows? Anyway, good serve out wide from Djokovic even. Down the middle with the forehand. Into win goes the Swiss. Great power behind it. Good depth, though, from Djokovic in response. Goes down the line with the forehand. Slice from Wawrinka and Djokovic. Then goes down the line with a slice Wawrinka. Forehand long from the Swiss. In the rally there. Oh, dear. Gary says, let's just say Stan looks like Stan and no one else. His look doesn't give away how he's feeling, I don't think. Okay, fair enough. The compliment king says, sounds like you've got a birdie in your bottle. Cool. Yeah, it's basically there's like a hole at the top of the bottle. So when you drink relatively quickly, it does make a sound. Forehand to forehand. Wawrinka just slicing that long. Mm, 30 love here. 30 love. Djokovic 3-2. Big serve out wide from Djokovic. Great depth from Wawrinka. Slices. Oh, slices deep into the corner. Djokovic slices himself, but goes into the tram line. So it is 30-15. Oh. Yeah, good serve from Djokovic. Wawrinka with the mistake into the net with the forehand. Oh, good serve out wide. Oh, what a forehand from Wawrinka. It's a kick serve out wide. And Wawrinka absolutely creams that forehand. Great angle found. Really good return winner. Good serve out wide. And Djokovic does consolidate the break. The return is long from Stan Wawrinka. He doesn't break. He consolidates his break once again. Djokovic in control. Yeah, really good really good in the end from Novak Djokovic. Very much in control so far. Great depth on the return there from Djokovic. And Wawrinka goes long with the 1+ shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. King of Just says Wawrinka needs this game and the next to beat Djokovic in this set. Agreed. Bronco says it's great to see Wawrinka back after a long time away. He does look like he's playing into better fitness and form, but Djokovic isn't who you want to play when you're not 100%. I agree. Couldn't say it better myself. Forehand to forehand exchange. Wawrinka tries to change direction, goes down the line, but goes wide into the tram lines. It is love 30 here and a potential opportunity for Djokovic to get the double break, and then surely the set would be dead and buried. Jamie says, do you know when the draw is for the French? I do not. Although, of course, the French Open starts on the 22nd of May, so it will be not next week, but the week after. So I would imagine it would start... let me rephrase. I would imagine that the draw will be on the Friday next week, maybe? Because they have to... Yeah, Friday next week, maybe? I'm sure someone in the chat knows. Anyway, return from Djokovic goes long, almost clipped the baseline. Tried to go forehand down the middle with great depth. Just goes long. Wawrinka's hitting his spots on serve, to be fair. Goes down the tee with that one. Impressive. Jamie says 18th or 19th, probably. Yeah, probably. Big serve down the tee. Djokovic goes into out with the backhand return. Great forehand cross court from Wawrinka. Drop shot. Djokovic gets there. Does he? Yes, he does. Tries to in return, drop shot. Wawrinka, Wawrinka though. Oh, a little bit of fortune for Djokovic. He clips the net cord in the return drop shot. Wawrinka then kind of scoops it back cross court as well, dinks it again. And Djokovic puts away an easy volley into the open court. A bit too much air, I think, on that drop shot from Wawrinka. A little bit of luck, but yeah, just Wawrinka didn't do well enough with a little dink cross court. Djokovic read it. Here we go, break point here to go a double break up, lob backhand from Djokovic. Clips the baseline, does it? No, it's just gone long. He's looking at the umpire, chair umpire saying, are you sure? Are you sure? And the chair umpire says, yep, I'm sure. I'm sure. So it is juice. That break point in the end burnt. Big serve out wide from Wawrinka, then goes down the line. Djokovic slices that cross court, and so does Wawrinka. And a backhand from Djokovic cross into out goes the serve, but ends up going down the middle instead. Loopy forehand into the corner. Into in goes Wawrinka. Forehand to forehand here. Wawrinka staying with him. Oh, he goes for the running forehand. He just goes long though. I thought he'd made it. I thought he'd got round it nicely and shaped it greatly, but in the end, he's not able to. Jamie says, at this rate, Nadal's match will start as scheduled, which is crazy, right? If that actually did happen. I don't think it will. I think it will start at 6:30, I think, at least, Nadal's match. But we'll see. We'll see. It depends on how Wawrinka's body, I think, holds up in the second set. I think he surely must be tired to some degree. But you can see that in the exchanges, he's having some success. Good. Oh, very good. Oh, that's too good from Djokovic. It's way too good. It's the backhand lob return. Wawrinka goes backhand cross and Djokovic drop shots him for a winner. It's the first drop shot winner of the set from Djokovic. And it means that he goes 5-2 up here. Really, really impressive. He breaks once again and he will serve for the set here. Impressive stuff from the world number one. And he seems like he's well on his way, is he, to the quarterfinals here. Jamie says, I'm going to be pissed if Shapo turns up playing his best because he's been no one of note since Zverev. That's true. He hasn't been in great form, has he? KB says, yes. And King Adjust says, first drop shot winner of the year. Joker is the GOAT, says King Adjust. Guys, 197. Well, actually, no, sorry, that's a mistake. Over 200 of you in the chat. Thanks very much for tuning in. Do remember to hit that like button. 76 likes. Can we get to 100 likes by the end of the set? So that probably will be by the end of this game. So that's the goal. 100 likes by the end of this game. That means 24 likes. I think we can do it. There's over 200 of you in here. If you haven't liked it, just quickly check on your phone, your iPad, your laptop. Don't smash it, because don't smash the like button because I can't be responsible for technological damage. But if you just gently press the thumbs up button, then it does help us out. It doesn't cost you anything either. And it just helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. What's going on here? Is there a bathroom break? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. False alarm. No bathroom break. No drama. So 5-2 serving for the set here. Novak Djokovic in what looks like a pretty packed stadium as well. Not surprising, of course. The number one of the big three. Novak goes out wide with the first serve. Great depth from Wawrinka, is it? No, just goes long. They do love him as well in Rome. He's actually won the most amount of matches in any tournament in his career in Rome. So if you think about that, the highest proportion of matches in Rome, incredible in terms of wins. So he does really like it here in Rome. He really does. Of course, so does Nadal, winning here 10 times. Both playing on the same day. A real treat for the Rome locals. Second serve into the backhand of Wawrinka. Slice cross court. Backhand up the line from Djokovic. Huge into-out backhand from Wawrinka on the back foot here, Djokovic, but somehow hits the forehand slice so deep, and he's back into neutral. Huge forehand from Wawrinka into-out. Has he made that? Oh, he's just gone long. Oh, dear. Oh dear. So that is a King just says who Djokovic or Wawrinka? Djokovic, in terms of the most, the highest portion of wins in Rome in their career of any other tournament. Big serve from Djokovic down the tee. Wawrinka goes long with the backhand return. 40 love and 3 set points. Numero uno del mundo. Great banner in the crowd, says Gary. Yeah. 3 set points. Djokovic on the ad side goes out wide. And the backhand from Wawrinka goes into the net. 6-2. Easy as you like. Who said this would be tough? Apparently, Djokovic thinks, well, this is going to be a walk in the park. And that's how he's treating it right now. He's in cruise control. And Wawrinka is struggling right now. He's really, really struggling. But he's had some flashes, some moments, and it is almost completely packed the stadium. They're all here for Novak and for Wawrinka. They really do like Wawrinka as well, but I think mainly for Novak, let's be honest. And I think that definitely warrants, of course, the Novak button. And Daniela Hantuchova before was almost halfway down doing kind of in-between set analysis. But now she is very high up and doing it because they would have pushed her back. Absolutely hilarious. Anyway, amazing to see. Guys, 81 likes. Let's get to 100 likes before the start of the next set. Thank you very much, guys. Really, really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Right, really, really impressive stuff from Novak Djokovic. And 12 Child 21 says Djokovic has made 11 Rome finals. It's the only tournament where he's made 10 plus finals. Jamie says, how many times did he win it? And he says 5. Yeah, a lot of those would have been against Nadal in the final. I think they played quite a few times in the Rome final. Of course, they played last year and Nadal winning in 3 sets, but then Djokovic getting revenge in the biggest prize of all on clay at Roland Garros in the semi-finals, of course, in 4 sets. In what a lot have said, it has been and was an absolute thriller. Okay. Gary says, no radar seems to be repaired and rehabilitated. Jamie says, not a great return from 11 finals, but opposition in those finals a major factor. It's very true, of course. That's the thing, right? I think, look, when you're playing against Nadal on clay, it's only to be expected, to be perfectly honest with you. So, yeah. King of Just says, no radar will be waiting for Nadal and Roland Garros to win the final. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. 83 likes, guys. Close to the 100. Come on, let's get to the 100 ASAP. Can we try and get to 200 by the end of the stream? I think we can do it. It's possible. Only half an hour gone, by the way, in that first set. That was a very tidy set from Novak. Gary says, Novak, the second best clay player of all time. I say, yes. Yeah, I agree. I can't really do... I mean, he's only won 2 Roland Garros titles, but I think that's because he's been in the same era as Nadal, right? And then he's made a lot of not just semis, but he's made finals as well at Roland Garros semi-finals and won a lot of clay court tournaments. But then a lot of people talk about Bjorn Borg, which 12 Travel 21 just mentioned as well. What do you make of Roland Garros sticking with their 9 p.m. start time of their night sessions? In my opinion, it's too late. US Open and Australian Open start theirs at 7:30. Yeah, I agree. Way too late. I think the issue, I guess, is about people getting tired. Zverev made a good point about the schedule, which you can't disagree with. I think the only thing you might then push back on is that they do have the final set tiebreaker, which then makes a big difference. Yeah, James says, nope, clearly Bjorn Borg won French more times than Noel. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult, really. I don't know. I know, 15-all. Wawrinka goes into the net with the first serve. It will be a second serve here. Right, 30-15. Big serve down the tee from WAWRINKA. Clips the line. Djokovic with the return, does he? No, it's just gone wide. So it is a good start by the Swiss on his serve. And in this set, can he nudge in front here for the first time in a set? Because, of course, he got broken straight away in the first game of the first set. To hold here would be a pretty solid start for sure. I will give him a bit of confidence as well to nudge in front. Second serve from WAWRINKA just clips the back of the base, or the service box, or even backhand cross from WAWRINKA. Another one as well, takes on the half volley, but goes wide. Djokovic just doing enough really at the moment, but 40-30, another game point here for WAWRINKA. And you just feel that this is a really crucial game. He has to hold here. He gets broken, and it's going to be a Santa breakdown. We always say it. I always say it anyway. It's just so hard to come back from when you barely ever see it. In comparison, of course, to other examples. Second serve, clips top of the net cord and goes wide. Oh dear, WAWRINKA. Oh, don't double fault there. Another game point, he burns it. Come on, WAWRINKA. Gary says Borg a great choice, but I don't agree. He might have been if he kept on playing. The Compliment King says, come on, Stan, you're the man. And who's the best grass court player? Says Jamie. To Gary, that is, not to me. So I won't answer. Juice. And second serve here from WAWRINKA. Second serve goes into the backhand. Backhand down the middle from Djokovic. Good depth. Forehand to forehand. Great forehand from Djokovic. Accelerating through it. Then clips the net cord. Goes down the line still. WAWRINKA on the back foot here. Sticking with Novak though. And then goes into out with a forehand. Djokovic sticking with him. Great backhand cross. And goes down the line with a backhand slice defensively from WAWRINKA into the corner. A great angle found from Djokovic. He's on the back foot now. He goes drop shot and WAWRINKA puts it away. I think it was a defensive shot really rather than a drop shot. I think he was just trying to stick in the rally. The defensive slice. WAWRINKA moving really well there. Sticking with Djokovic. And physically in the end, pushing the serve all the way back. And that was vintage WAWRINKA. Great to see the Swiss in full flow. And you just feel like he's at least going to have a period of the match anyway where he is playing some inspired tennis. He's not going to be able to probably keep it up consistently for more than maybe 2-3 games, but you just never know. Advantage WAWRINKA. Second serve into the body of Novak. Huge backhand down the line though from the Serb. And we're back to juice. Gary says, Jamie, Borg didn't have to exist with Rafa. And as I say over and over, careers are not defined only by slams. I won't argue Borg as a worthy choice at the end of the day. Mir says, on clay, it seems you need some muscle to get past the opponent. So how does Nole do so well? It's not necessarily just to do with power though, right? So there's a few factors on clay. I think the first one is, yes, you need great timing. And I think what a forehand from WAWRINKA. Huge serve out wide. Djokovic goes down the middle with a return. It's good depth. It's got very good depth on it, but it's too loopy. And WAWRINKA just gets round it, hits a huge drive forehand into the open court. The biggest thing that I think Djokovic had issues with in the past was that the forehand was a bit too, not flimsy, but it just wasn't particularly a weapon. It wasn't something that he could dictate with, but it always has been. Also, the backhand on the line, if you have a good backhand down the line on clay, it really, really helps. And Djokovic has probably got the best backhand down the line in this generation. Into win forehand from Djokovic. Another winner from the Serb. He's turning it on here. WAWRINKA had another game point, but had to concede it once again. What a return as well. Slap that right at the feet of WAWRINKA. And huge into win forehand. And then also, I think for Djokovic is just the consistency, right? So on the clay, you need to be someone who doesn't miss, hit with good depth, and topspin he does. And he's also developed a fantastic drop shot over the last few years, which again is a huge plus, I think, playing on clay. But you need huge, I think, topspin anyway, or at least, a good level of topspin and using also angles. So you don't necessarily need to just have power. It's about the angles you can utilize, how you drag people off court. He's got a great ability in doing that. And also defensively, of course, one of the best around. So if not the best. Huge return from Djokovic on the stretch. Forehand to forehand. WAWRINKA's got another game point here on the stretch again. WAWRINKA steps in, goes huge backhand. Djokovic somehow still in the rally. Drop shot from the Swiss. Djokovic gets there. Oh, what a get. What a get. That is unbelievable. What a drop shot from Wawrinka. I thought he'd done way too well. I thought he'd just done not even just enough. I thought he'd done more than enough with the drop shot. And Djokovic somehow got there and just slides and dinks it down the line. Really impressive. 12 Travel 21 says Rafa, Borg, Villas, Lendl, Djokovic, Wilander, Muster, Curtin, Orantes, Roger. Gary says Jamie got to be Roger, followed by Sampras and Djokovic. No. Secret War says he's not even close to the second best clay courter of all time. Ever heard of Borg? Backhand cross from Wawrinka goes long. So another, well, I was going to say another game point, but it's actually the first break point of this game to Novak Djokovic. Some inspired returning. 7 minutes gone. And you just feel like this is going to be make or break it potentially in this match. Very, very, very important next point you feel. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Good return. Big backhand from Wawrinka cross court. He's playing it safe though at the moment. Or backhand to backhand exchange here. Really good from Wawrinka crunching through it, but good depth on it as well. Sticking with Djokovic here. Oh, the slice though into the net. Oh, it's the wrong choice. He was hitting the drive backhand so well. He opts to go with the slice. It looks so awkward. And I was watching him thinking, what is he doing? He looks so awkward about to hit it. And I just knew he was going to go into the net. If not hit the net cord and get potentially lucky in the end. Djokovic does get the break. He knocks on the door. Wawrinka had multiple game points. Just not able to get the job done. And surely, it's just a matter of time now for Novak Djokovic. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. It really is, I think, for Stan Wawrinka. It's been a really, really tough going for Stan Wawrinka right now. And it's to be expected, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's been a really, really tough ask anyway, given the type of form he's in, how well Djokovic has been playing. But everyone thought, look, maybe he can roll back the years, and hasn't quite done it. He's shown flashes, and I think actually that's exactly what I was expecting, but you never know. Ooh, forehand from Wawrinka goes long. 15 love. Djokovic just on the front foot so much right now. It's so tough to see where he goes from here. Wawrinka needs to get the break ASAP, Stan. Or serve from Djokovic goes wide. Will be a second serve here. Oh, he's about to chuck it up in the air. Says, oh, no. Sorry. Second serve into the backhand of Wawrinka. Backhand to backhand. Drop shot from Djokovic. Wawrinka gets there, goes drop shot in return. Drop shot from... Oh, it's not a drop shot. It's actually a little dink from Djokovic down the line. Wawrinka passes him with a forehand down the line. Really impressive from Wawrinka. Great legs as well to get there. Djokovic thought he'd done enough. But Wawrinka just doing so well in the exchange. Jared says, Roger Federer is an underrated clay court player. If it wasn't for Nadal, he'd have multiple French Open wins. In his prime, he basically beat everyone except Nadal. Yeah, it's true. Big serve from Djokovic. Wawrinka goes long with the return. And that's something that has improved so much, hasn't it? Over not just the last year or so, but over a number of years as a serve. It's become so efficient. And it's become a real weapon. Whereas before it wasn't. It was just a rally starter, really. Now he gets a lot of free points on it. A lot more aces, a lot more unreturnables. Hits his spots and is able to shorten points. Even serve and volley at times. Makes such a big difference, and his game has just evolved so much over the years. Backhand to backhand. Djokovic tries to go big with the in-to-in forehand. And he says, what am I trying to do? He's gone long with it. 30 all. Guys, thank you very much as well for tuning in. Do remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. It does help us out a great deal. Thank you very much for tuning in. We do appreciate it, of course, as always. All right, 30 all here. Djokovic goes down the tee. Oh, I thought he'd hit an ace. But in the end, just gone long. So it is a second serve. Into the backhand in the middle from Stan Wawrinka. Forehand down the line. Oh, Djokovic goes cross-court into the net. It's a breakpoint opportunity here for Wawrinka. This would be an absolute gift. This would be a massive gift from Djokovic to Wawrinka. Wow. Gary says, agree 100% about Roger, just as all the Borg devotees are underrating Novak. Interesting. Breakpoint opportunity here has to take it, Wawrinka. He has to. He's not going to get a better opportunity than this, you feel. A couple of mistakes from Novak and a second serve as well. Novak doesn't look happy. You can just see his demeanor change to say, what's going on? Can't be giving away a break point here. It's a good second serve. Arcs that into the forehand of Wawrinka from the ad side. Forehand to forehand exchange. Goes down the line with the forehand slice from Wawrinka. Djokovic goes into out with a forehand. Wawrinka sticking with him. Great depth here from the Swiss. And Djokovic trying to find an opening as Wawrinka drives the backhand into the net. He was in there. He was in there throughout the whole rally. We're disappointed to concede that break point the way he did. It's a break point burn from the Swiss. And in the end, he'll be thinking, chance missed. And he would be right in thinking that. Definitely is a chance missed. Every point now for Wawrinka in this game anyway. Crucial. You go second serve here for Wawrinka to have a look at as well. Big serve down the tee from Novak. Into win from the Serb. Goes into win again. Huge forehand from Wawrinka. Goes into the net though. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, very, very interesting from Novak. Needs to be... Oh, interesting. First serve percentage from both at 29% in the second set. I mean, we've only played one game apiece. It's a bit of a useless stat. Drop shot, though, from Djokovic. Oh, he clips the net cord. Oh, he gets away with it, Djokovic. He really does get away with it. He clipped the net cord, and Wawrinka just eases the ball just long, trying to go down the line. Oh, he looks disappointed. Wawrinka walking back. An apology from Novak. 2-love up, and he consolidates the break here. Oh, that was definitely a big opportunity for Wawrinka. Yeah, huge opportunity for him. He'll be thinking, come on, need to convert that. Oh, huge backhand. That is completely flawless from Stan Wawrinka. It's vintage Stan, the man. Goes serve down the tee. It's a short return from Djokovic and crunches the backhand down the line. Oh, that's beautiful to see. That's what we want to see. Potentially one of the best backhands in the business. I think so in terms of one-handers, especially in full flow. It is such a pleasure to watch. Second serve into the body. Djokovic goes cross-court, backhand to backhand exchange to the backhand from Stan. And then Djokovic makes the mistake, does he? Yes, he does. He goes long in the end. So a very good start to the service game for Wawrinka. He's 30-love up here, but he is 2-love down, of course. He's a breakdown. It's going to be tough. Big serve from Wawrinka. Just goes wide, though. It's going to be a second serve here. Needs to hold here, of course, Wawrinka. Good return from Djokovic. Very aggressive. Steps in on the second serve. Goes into him with the backhand. Comes to the net. Wawrinka, I think, sees him coming. I think he rushes the backhand. tries to pass him cross court and goes into the net. Very intelligent play from Novak. And of course, he cares what I think. I'm just joking. Right, Wawrinka, 30 all here. A couple of mistakes and straight away he's under pressure. Did so well for the majority of this game. Big serve out wide. Novak with a good forehand, but it's another massive backhand on the line from Wawrinka behind Djokovic. It's vintage Stan again. That's what we want. More of that, please. More and more of that. We just want a competitive match. I think we know that Djokovic most likely is going to take this. He's going to take it pretty comfortably, probably in the end as well. But if Wawrinka can just give up some sort of resistance in the meantime to entertain us, then we're all for it. Well, I am anyway. Big serve to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand cross, forehand down the line from Djokovic. Then goes in to win. It's a slice from Wawrinka short. Djokovic goes cross court very deep. It's a shank from Wawrinka. Oh, the game point has been burnt. He will be disappointed with that. Oh, Wawrinka, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sam says, I'm exhausted. I do not have the energy for the next match. Oh, come on, Sam. It's Nadal. You have to have the energy. Nadal super fan. Gary says, Sampras on grass is hard to argue with, though. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. He was amazing on grass, wasn't he? Absolutely amazing. Right. Wawrinka, I mean, he has to hold. This is an absolutely crucial hold for him. He does have advantage here as well. A couple of rocket backhands from Wawrinka have got him out of some trouble. And then this time has Djokovic on the run. Goes behind Djokovic again. This time, though, with the forehand. 5 winners, by the way, for Djokovic in the first set, 2 in this set. Wawrinka 3 in the first, 7 in this one. So he's clearly upped his game a little bit. A little bit. A little bit? A little bit. I think so. I think it's fair to say, isn't it? Well, I think that's fair to say. Yeah, he gets it done. Good serve from Wawrinka. 2-1. He does hold. And that means Djokovic still nudges in front. He's a break up here. But Wawrinka still in touching distance. Needs to be very, very sharp here, of course. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, 200 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. 91 likes. Can we get to 100 likes before the end of the next game? That'll be good. That's pretty doable. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do. It does help us out a great deal. We do very much appreciate it. And of course, it does help the channel to grow, helps with the algorithm, all that good stuff. And who wouldn't want to help out? If you're listening, then I'm assuming you're relatively enjoying the stream. And then, you can just help us out with the like button. Doesn't cost you anything, I promise. Same with subscribing as well. Yeah, thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Really, really do appreciate it, of course. And at the moment, Djokovic seems to be having a very good time of it. He's enjoying himself a lot more. I'm sure some of you even are. He's extremely happy with his performance. A couple of roars, and he's looking good. The backhand on the line, as Gary's just saying there, is absolutely phenomenal from Stan when it's on. Very, very interesting. Gary says, oh, Stan the man. That backhand down the line. 12Troll21 says, who's your footy team? GTL have 2 Man United fans, 1 Chelsea and 1 West Ham United fan so far. Chelsea fan here. Chelsea fan. Yeah. Don't hate me. Don't hate me because you ain't me. Yeah, we're not very good at the moment, though, to be fair. Well, we are the reigning Champions League champions until the Champions League final, so, we'll take that. Here we go into the rally here. 2-1 up here. Djokovic backhand to backhand exchange. Hits the net cord. WAWRINKA going cross court. Down the line goes Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here now. Djokovic. Oh, what a forehand. You can see the massive mark he's made on the tram line there. That is absolutely ridiculous. What a forehand from Novak. All right, calm down. Calm down, Novak. No need to show off. That's unbelievable, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. What a forehand. There you go into the rally. Into out. Goes WAWRINKA. And the slice from Djokovic goes long. Really impressive. Really impressive. That's what we like. That's what we like. Red Devil says, big up Fazan. Big up Red Devil. 12 Travel 21 says Chelsea might win the FA Cup. Maybe. Big serve down the tee from Djokovic. Into out goes WAWRINKA. Huge forehand into the open court. Really impressive. Oh, Chelsea, yeah, I mean, looks like a Chelsea fan in my opinion. Sam says look like a Liverpool fan. I'm not sure what do Liverpool and Chelsea fans look like. I don't know to be offended or take it as a compliment. Red Devil says no shot versus Liverpool. If you do like football, I actually have my own football channel separate to my normal channel. It's on there. Do check it out if you're interested. It's a weekly podcast. Big serve out wide from Djokovic into the backhand of WAWRINKA. Oh, a mistake from Djokovic on the forehand side into the net. Secret War says Borg retired at age 26 and won 6 French Opens and won 62 clay court titles. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be second, man, doesn't he? I mean, look. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I forget everyone before, like Sampras and Agassi, just because of how young I feel like I am anyway. I'm not that young, but I feel like I'm young in tennis terms anyway. What a serve from Djokovic down the tee. Absolutely massive. What an ace. Clips the line. It's 30-40. Save one break point with a huge ace down the tee. He has another. Oh, that's another opportunity here. Big serve down the tee from Djokovic. On the forehand goes into the corner. In goes Djokovic. Huge forehand. Really, really impressive. And that is a very, very good, very good couple of points from Novak to save break points. Well, there we go. Forehand down the middle from Novak. And then backhand cross from WAWRINKA. Backhand from Djokovic down the line. Forehand. Oh my gosh. That's absolutely filthy from Djokovic. What a forehand from Djokovic. Absolutely creams that down the line. Unbelievable. Secret War says Chelsea fan as well. I miss Eden Hazard. Less said about that, the better. Yeah, Bjorn Borg, so goated. Come on, stand him out, says Seth. Yeah. Gary says, I know so little about football, but when I met my Siberian wife, she was wearing a Chelsea cap on our first beach trip. So Chelsea for me, fair enough. Renard says, camera cut to Goran looking concerned. Yeah. I don't think he's concerned. I think he's just thinking, come on, get this done. Come on. Renard says, they always like to cut to Goran looking concerned. I think that's just his resting face, no? John says, City winning the Premier League makes me sick. Liverpool get the Champions League. Okay, enough footy chat from me. Anyway, WAWRINKA makes the mistake, though, with a forehand return long in his advantage. Djokovic. Guys, as well, 200 of you in the chat. 97 likes. Can we get to 200 likes by the end of the stream? Maybe. Can we get to 100 by the end of this game? I think so. Come on, hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Really do appreciate it. Advantage Djokovic to consolidate the break once again. He had 2 break points for WAWRINKA. He's actually had 3 break points in the last 2 return games and hasn't converted. And that is going to be a concern for WAWRINKA because at the moment, he's now again on the back foot. Djokovic with a beautiful drop shot. on the backhand side, slicing that down the line. Oh, that is inch perfect. Absolutely beautiful from Novak Djokovic. He holds and consolidates once again. Yeah, very, very impressive from Novak. Big serve down the tee. Djokovic goes down the middle, backhand down the line from Wawrinka, forehand to forehand here. Djokovic goes down the line, backhand cross. Oh, Djokovic goes down the line with the backhand, just misses it. You normally expect him to hit those right into the corner. You might be thinking, Fazan, you are a Nadal fan. Why are you cheering on Djokovic like this? I just like great tennis. And when someone like Djokovic is hitting a backhand on the line, all I want to see is him absolutely cream that. Same with Wawrinka, to be fair, as well. It's just great to watch. Tiamer says Stan can only beat Novak in the final, or in a final. I think it's the best of 5 Grand Slam final, isn't it? He's got something clicks against Djokovic for Wawrinka. Huge forehand into out from Djokovic, way too good. Wawrinka goes, okay, fine, fair enough, too good. I'm going to have to concede that one, and hits the backhand long. Oh, slice serve out wide from Wawrinka. I think it's just gone long, so they will. Yeah, we're going to have a second serve here for Djokovic to have a look at. Second serve into the body, backhand into in. Huge backhand cross from Wawrinka. Another backhand on the line. Oh, that's so good. The depth on that down the line. Yes, come on. That's what we want. More backhands from Wawrinka down the line. Woo! Absolutely love it. He's not going to win. Novak's playing too well, but the occasional backhand here and there just sprinkles a bit of spice onto this contest. Jay says, hi, mates, just popped in. How is Stan playing today? First set looks like it was quick. It was quick. 30 minutes. Into in goes Wawrinka. Forehand to forehand exchange here. Djokovic sticking with Wawrinka. Drop shot. Wawrinka does get there. Oh, he can only dink it into the net. That was much better. The last couple of drop shots from Novak have been much better. John says, love Wawrinka and I'm happy he's back, but he has to stop the godlike tennis he plays when he's playing Nole. He's not playing godlike tennis at the moment, that's for sure. You gotta love it though. Like some of the he's quality, man. He's so good, Wawrinka. When he's on, he's so on. And it's like, wow, what am I watching? You know what would be great if we saw like Wawrinka at his prime against Thiem at his prime. That would be flair personified. Anyway, big forehand from Wawrinka goes long. Oh, dear. So that means it's a breakpoint opportunity for Novak here. A chance for a double break. And just remember, Wawrinka had 2 breakpoint opportunities in the previous game against Djokovic. It was 15-40 up. He had 30-40 on Djokovic's first service game. On the previous service game as well. So 3 breakpoint opportunities in 2 games, and it looks like he might get broken again. He hasn't been clinical. Djokovic, we know how well he plays the big points. Second serve and wins the rally now as well. Slice from Wawrinka, cross court, backhand from Djokovic, cross, then goes into out. It's another slice. Oh, Wawrinka slices into the tram lines. That is really, really, really poor in the end from Wawrinka. You have to say he'll be really disappointed. He had multiple break points, didn't take it, and then he fell at the first hurdle against Djokovic. First break point, he concedes it. He's definitely not in kind of full fitness or full condition anyway, full match fitness even, if I can get my words right. But in saying that, you just feel like could have done a little bit better. And of course, for Novak, he'll be thinking I've been clinical, but I need to be a bit careful on my serve because I can't be conceding so many breakpoint opportunities anyway. Yeah, very impressive. 12 Travel 21 says, I think Stan will re-enter the top 300 after this week. Wild card for Roland Garros. Yeah, I think wild card. That's the only way I think. Well, that is the only way he's going to be able to play it. But he'll get one. Secret says, has Djokovic really been tested since Belgrade, excluding Alcaraz? I really want to see him face someone young and really good. That's a good question. He faced Rublev. I guess you mean since Belgrade. He faced Alcaraz. Who did he face before then? No, it's a good point. It's a good point. Jared says, out of all the one-handed backhands, not including the slice ability, I'd take Wawrinka over anyone. Yeah, I think if you take Wawrinka's drive backhand and Federer's slice backhand, you've got like an elite backhand. It's just like incredible. Teams is up there as well for drive backhand, for sure. Timo says, what is Stan's sports sponsor? I can't, what? I don't know what that means. You go, forehand to forehand exchange. Djokovic. Oh, wow. That's what we want to see. Cross court from Djokovic. And Stan the man goes, thank you very much. I'm going to go down the line. And absolutely cranes that forehand. Beautiful. Down the line, great depth. Just in front of the baseline. That's what we like to see. Love 15. Good second serve out wide to the backhand. Backhand to backhand exchange. Backhand up the line, though, in the end from Djokovic. Comes to the net after a forehand into the backhand corner. And Wawrinka can't do anything with that. Doesn't need to even volley. And that's what's been so good about Djokovic, is the approach has been so good. Doesn't really need to volley most of the time. I'm imagining a Team Wawrinka match with both of them in top form. The backhands would make me dizzy. I would literally be in fits in a good way. I'd be like, wow, what am I watching? Oh, although in talking about backhands, Wawrinka just shanked one long. Oh, classic. It's the commentator's curse. Yeah, not since Belgrade, but Rublev. Yeah, true. 99 likes, guys. Come on, let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Do appreciate it. Big kick serve out wide to the backhand. Drop shot from Djokovic. Wawrinka gets there. Oh, he dinks it. Oh, beautiful little dink return. Drop shot from Wawrinka. It is 30-all. Jared says, is Gasquet's backhand overrated? I think it's really good, to be fair. It's really good, Gasquet's backhand, to be fair. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'd take Team Wawrinka, Federer, and Shapo's over his. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, actually, I think I agree with you, though, actually. It's up there, though. It's in the conversation, isn't it? It's in the conversation. Anyway, second serve from Djokovic into the backhand of Wawrinka. Goes down the tee with the serve on the juice side. Backhand to backhand exchange now. Oh, Wawrinka gets lucky with a net cord. It drops favorably into the backhand corner. Great depth. Forehand to forehand. Djokovic goes down the line. And then, he slices into the net. It's going to be another breakpoint opportunity for Wawrinka. That means it'll be 3 consecutive games where Wawrinka will have breakpoint opportunities. He didn't take it in the first 2. Can he finally take one in this service game of Djokovic's? Because his return games have been pretty poor in terms of just how clinical he's been converting the breakpoints. Here we go, 30-40. Big serve down the tee. Djokovic goes cross-court. The forehand, he's missed it. I'm pretty sure he's missed that. So that means that Stan Wawrinka has just got to break back. He was a double breakdown. He's definitely managed to get one of them back anyway. And is he still in this match? Is he? Is he? John says the final they played at Roland Garros was a nightmare. Whenever YouTube suggests it, I close my eyes to not even see it. Do you mean the semi-final between Nadal and Djokovic? John says, I don't think Nadal will win Roland Garros and Nole is not showing much now. Gary says, 99 likes. We just need one person to help us out. Guys, 220 of you in the chat. If you haven't done so already, please remember to hit that like button, please. Does help us out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Huge backhand cross from Wawrinka. What a pass from Novak Djokovic. The backhand cross-court pass is absolutely sublime. Finds an unbelievable angle. That is vintage Novak Djokovic. Really impressive from the Serb. I have to say, he's going to be mighty happy with that. Big serve down the tee from Wawrinka. Forehand into the backhand corner from Djokovic. And Stan the man shanks the backhand. It's love 30. And after having such a good return game and breaking, he's now under pressure again to get broken back once again. He's 4-2 down. He's already a breakdown. He can't afford to get broken back again because then Djokovic will serve for the set and the match. Here we go into the rally here. Backhand to backhand. Huge backhand from Djokovic on the angle. Then volleys into the corner. Love 40 here. It's 3 breakback opportunities. No one wants to hold serve. We've got to 100 likes. Thank you guys. Keep the likes coming. Let's try and get to 200. As close to 200 as we can. Here's the 100 likes button. Yeah, in forehand from Djokovic. And then the into-out forehand. He just breaks down on it, goes into the net. So it is going to be 15-40 here. Wawrinka on the back foot, man. He needs to be better. It's a criminal offense to be breaking and then being so poor on the serve, on your own serve straight away. And Dejea says, yay, Stan. And Dadranka says, nole napred Srenko. I don't know what that means. But I'm assuming it means, come on, Nole, maybe. Dejea says, liked. Thank you, Dejea. We made it. 101. Yeah, thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who has liked the video. Keep them coming. It's a double fault from Wawrinka. That is a tame way to get broken back. He did so well. I repeat, he's had 3 breakpoint opportunities in the last 3 Djokovic service games even. Only took 1 out of the 3. And just as he's taken that first breakpoint, so he's just managed to get the break. 4-2, serve to keep it just a singular break. He gets broken back again. 5-2, Djokovic serving for the set. What is going on? No one wants to hold serve. It just shows how hard it is as well to hold serve on clay. It's not easy at all. Especially when you're facing probably the best returner ever as well. I think that definitely means the Djokovic bar. Zach says, good to see Stan the man back. Agreed. Zach says, the draw is vital at Roland Garros. If Nadal has to get past Alcaraz and Novak just to get to the final, I don't think he will do it. I agree. Secret War says, at least there won't be a long delay for Shapo versus Nadal. It's very true. Very true. Guys, keep the likes coming, please, as well. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Thanks to those who have done so already. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe to become part of the GTL family, of course, and for more content. Djokovic serving for the match here, 5-2 up in the second set. The second serve here, though, for Wawrinka to have a look at. He's been pretty good. He's been really good in the return games at making opportunities. Of course, he's managed to open up break points in each of the last 3 Djokovic service games. It's just a question of whether he's able to convert them. He'll have to stay in the set, right, and the match. Here you go. Second serve into the forehand. The return goes into the net. No. You got to do better there, Stan. Come on. It's just disappointing when that happens. Or forehand down the middle from Wawrinka, then goes cross-court, forehand to forehand here. Wawrinka goes into the net, trying to go down the line. It is 30, love. Noche says, Samo napred nole. He's been really good, hasn't he? He's been really good. John says, who's the second seed for Roland Garros? I thought it was Nadal. It's going to be Medvedev, I'm pretty sure. Serve out wide from Djokovic. And the forehand from Wawrinka goes wide. So it is 3 match points here for Novak Djokovic.
Match point.
Oh, and he does it in beautiful fashion. That is incredible way to do it. He goes serve out wide, the backhand cross from WAWRINKA straight into Djokovic, and it's the backhand slice volley into the open court. Really impressive from Novak Djokovic. Really, really impressive. And I mean, it's just been an absolutely dominant display from Novak Djokovic. Really, really impressive. I mean, if you're a Nole fan, you must be thinking he's playing really well. And he is playing really well. WAWRINKA not his best, but impressive from the Serb. Gary says, breaking back after being broken is so disheartening for your opponent. Agreed. Jay says, lunch awaits. I need my strength as this drama unfolds. Bigfoot says, come on, Nole, finish this one. Don't get broken again. He has. He's won 6-2, 6-2 here. That is over for Nole, says Tiamir. Thank God Nole wins. And Tiamir says, Nole is back in caps. I'm very aggressive, but I like it. Says the Jaya. Nole, good solid win, says Chris. Go Djokovic, says Lipat. And John says, Medi is back. He should skip the French. He hasn't played on clay at all this season. Well, he can't play Wimbledon because of the ban, so he should definitely play the French, personally. I think he might. He is playing Geneva next week. Timo says, come on, Nole, you win this. Roland Garros. And Noche says, Taco Janole. Okay. Renard says, Nole finally looking like his old self here. Jared says, Chapeau's prospect on clay confuses me. He should have beaten Nadal at this tournament last year, but his shots are so flat and he tends to struggle on clay. He's a confusing player to get a handle on. Normally, from what I've witnessed, his shots are not normally too flat. Then actually, he hits a lot of topspin, but he just tries to hit so hard. And because he's so aggressive, he just ends up making a lot of unforced errors. The next match for Djokovic, by the way, is going to be a great quarterfinal against FA Felix Auger Aliassime. Cannot wait for that. That's going to be a great one. Of course, he'll go in the huge underdog. Djokovic will try and school him. And on the clay, you just wouldn't be surprised. Bigfoot says, Fazan, you've been a lucky mascot for Nole and his fans. Well, glad I can help. TMN says, Nole's back on the court. Lex says, congrats to Novak. Well done, Stan. And Gary says, Nole is a force again. Great seeing Stan the last 2 days. Yeah, great to see him back. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Do really appreciate it. Your support is amazing as always. It's great to have you guys on. Thank you to those who have already liked the video and subscribed. If you haven't done so, do get involved. Do appreciate it. We will be doing Nadal versus Shapovalov. It won't be myself. I'm not sure who it will be. It might be JG maybe. John says, first time they are playing. I like FA. He's my second after Nole. Lexi says, sorry, Fazal, I'm not having the best of connection now. Already hit like. Thank you. See you soon. Thanks, Lexi, for tuning in. Yeah, I love Felix. He's really good. Bigfoot says, thank you, Fazan. God bless. Appreciate it. Thank you. Next play is Rafa Nole or... No, so next game will be Felix versus Djokovic. Sam says, next match has me biting my nails. John says, thank you, guys. Yeah, so tune in for Nadal versus Shapovalov, which will start straight after this, obviously. So get involved. I think it'll be JG. I'm assuming. I don't know 100%. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow for another stream. And yeah, stay safe and well, guys. And we'll see you on the next video. Djokovic does it again. He's just too strong right now. It's going to be really interesting to see how far he can go. But you just have a feeling like he's going to go pretty deep here. And are we going to see a Nadal-Djokovic matchup again in Rome? I have a feeling it might be the case.